Hey guys, welcome to Jurassic Room. Been a long time, haven't made a lot of videos. I got a lot of stuff in the pipeline, specifically a few videos done. I just have a backlog full of videos to record and do. I try and do reactions with my family just because they do better and they're more entertaining than looking at my lazy face. But I had to do this today because James Gunn released the slate for his new DC movie franchise. So anyway, released today, January 31st, 2023, and my first video of 2023, right? Yeah. So, we're gonna watch this. It says Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. I wonder if it alludes to the Gods and Monsters animated movie. That's pretty decent. But yeah, I have a lot of faith in James Gunn. I was really disappointed when they announced Henry Cavill and then took it back, but I don't blame James for that. I mean, it's pretty much Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca, David Zaslav, and even The Rock and Danny Gonzalez. I think it's Danny Gonzalez. I think was his manager, and I just think all those people were just working in their own way and just screwed the pooch on everything. Not to mention that Warner Bros. Really screwed over, what's his name? Walter Hamada and, the whole plan they were trying to do and maybe set up more things and all that. And really just dragged their feet for so long with these movies that now all the actors are almost too old to continue playing these roles for as long as the MCU has been running. So it's really disappointing. I really wanted to see Henry Cavill return from Man of Steel 2, but we got to take what we can. And frankly, I really hope that the Batman will be included in this universe. I think it could work, and I'd like to see that instead of having another Batman. I just don't really care for seeing two Batman running around, but we'll see what happens. I've been avoiding this all day. Let's go ahead and check this out. Boy.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know,
that Colonel
DC
Sanders
has
look
been
going.
disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity.
That's
Peter
fine,
I guess. Lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe.
Okay, so that's confirmed.
Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now.
Okay.
So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8
So The Flash is
going
going
to
be a
DC
reset.
Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, what I'm about to tell you is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series.
Okay.
I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
All right.
The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy.
Okay.
This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere
soon.
HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart,
yeah.
and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really
so kind of the same idea they've been peddling around for a while, the buddy cop thing.
Like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our
lot of B-list as far as I can tell.
The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes.
I kind of get it, though.
A television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them.
So we're going to have two Batmen,
the Bat family in the DCU.
Running around.
Next up is a TV series called
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite
comic he's perfect for James Gunn.
Was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Supergirl is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing.
Yeah! Swamp Thing!
About a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
All right.
Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about.
Kind of disappointing that the series
I've loved the DC
didn't
characters
go
since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me.
Hey, more Swamp Things. That's
good. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Lead into Justice League Dark.
Very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Not really what I expected. I expected like more of the like known stuff, but let's see, where's the list? I wish there was like a list. So the first thing he revealed was
animated series. I've written
Creature Commandos, and I recognize like none of these characters. I think that's the one. No, I recognize none of these characters. Although the art style kind of reminds me in a way of Invincible somewhat. But man, I know none of these characters except Weasel. I'm pretty sure that's Weasel there. Pretty interesting. I imagine it's going to be sort of their boys or something like that. They're like an animated The Boys kind of thing going on here. Waller. So, and played by Viola Davis, as he said. So, these characters... Some characters are going to carry over to the DCU. So there's going to be a lot of people ticked off with that. It seems like, or maybe this just helps draw out that story, because he says that it's going to it's going to reset with the Flash. That's everyone's been speculating, and it seems to be true. The Flash is going to be the big reset of the DC universe, culminating with Aquaman. So maybe Waller and Peacemaker all culminate as well, and we'll see who plays who in the next iteration of the DC Universe. But Waller, I imagine that'll be good. Because really, Viola... Is it Viola? Viola Davis is... yeah, she's perfect as Amanda Waller. Dang it. Doesn't want to reset. Okay, so Lanterns. Digging it. Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. That's pretty much the story they've been kind of talking about for a while. I've been wanting to see Jon Stewart for a while. There's going to be so many Snyderverse fans mad that probably won't cast the one dude that Zack Snyder wanted. And it's unfortunate because, you know, they really couldn't salvage the Snyderverse. Just too expensive and actors getting older and it just too much garbage to salvage, even though I think it's better than trash. I love Man of Steel. It's my favorite superhero movie of all time. I really like the theatrical cut of BVS, Wonder Woman. I like the first Suicide Squad. I think it's decent, okay. The Suicide Squad from James Gunn, I think, was really good. And it seems, I don't know if he's going to reset all those characters, like with the Suicide Squad, or if he's going to let them continue on, which, take that as you will. Wonder Woman 84 was garbage. Justice League was garbage. Zack Snyder's Justice League was perfection. Shazam, great movie. Aquaman, great movie. So, Lanterns, it's pretty cool. Maybe, I don't think they'll have Sinestro as the villain of the first season. Okay, The Authority. So this is going to be a very, I don't want to say The Boys, but, trying to think of how I would put it. You can hear all the noise in the background. And the cat. I can't really put it to another team per se. Like the Dark Avengers or something like that. Something like that. I'll have to study up on some of these characters. I've never even heard of the Authority. Pretty sure that's Hawk Girl or a Thunderian. Sorry, it's real late and I'm exhausted. The Authority. And then you have Paradise Lost, which is... Maybe this will introduce Wonder Woman. So we'll see. Maybe this will introduce her, the new actor. So The Brave and the Bold. This one's interesting. I'm glad to see Damian. Maybe we'll see like Ra's al Ghul, Talia al Ghul. Have an established Nightwing, hopefully. But personally, I really like Damian, so that's awesome. But I'm not sold on the two... Not sold on The Brave and the Bold and The Batman both being movies. I really, really think that Matt Reeves' Batman could have worked in the DCU. It's not really going in the same approach that I thought they were going to go, but we'll see how it goes. I have faith in James Gunn. I just don't know how to feel so far about two Batman franchises running, you know, going like that. And as he says, Todd Phillips' Joker, the Batman, all going to be Elseworld. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm optimistic. Booster Gold. Did I skip over Superman? Booster Gold is a character everyone's been wanting for a while, and they've been trying to get him off the ground for a while. Supergirl. So, this take on Supergirl sounds interesting. Don't really have much to say. I've never read this storyline. Swamp Thing, of course I'm excited for. It's too bad that the series got canceled the way it did, because I thought it was really excellent. But, yeah, we'll see how Swamp Thing goes, and this could be a very... Knowing Swamp Thing comics can be very dark, very violent, so, maybe this will introduce some of the other dark characters like Etrigan and John Constantine, Zatanna, and so forth. So that'll be pretty interesting. I'm a big Swamp Thing fan, so I'm very happy with that. And I feel like these are all really good characters that James Gunn can play with. And I'm pretty sure, where is Brave and the Bold, Booster Gold, the Mascara, Authority... Lantern, there it is. Superman Legacy. So a younger Superman. We know that far. So I guess it really just depends on the casting and so forth. I'm optimistic with James Gunn. I want to say some of these sound like they could be good ideas. Just really don't know how to feel too much. Sorry, this video may not be out until tomorrow because it's late. It took forever for this stupid tablet to charge so I could react to it. I've been at work, and oh man, I'm just exhausted right now. I'm about to fall asleep. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and, you know, let's give James Gunn a chance. Let's see what he can bring to the table. You know, it's not, you know, it's not like Batman and Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke fighting it out, or Man of Steel 2, or anything like that, but, you know, I think we just need to give it a try and see how it works, and all that, I guess. So, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to try to, because lately I've been the Kathleen Kennedy of Jurassic content. Just announcing stuff and then not fulfilling it, unfortunately. I'm trying to change that this year. But anyway, guys. 10,000 subscriber mark. Oh, sorry, let's hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. Sorry, I'm really rusty at this.